Good morning, Facebook Live. Hope you guys are doing well today. So, today's topic is being an entrepreneur is not a scam. Now, the one thing that I hate, honestly, more than anything, is when someone calls something a scam, right? And they have no idea what they're talking about, especially when they've never had someone. How can I say this? They've never been in a situation where they've had to work for themselves. They've never had earned an income for themselves without having a job. So with that being said, being an entrepreneur, helping people earn extra income is not a scam. There are plenty of people in this world that don't have 9-to-5 jobs but are making an income for themselves. There are plenty of people in this world that, don't rely on a 9-to-5 job. So for someone to call what I do, for someone to call what other people do a scam, that's ridiculous. So basically you're going on the assumption that that what we do isn't real. For a fact that not having a job makes what we do a scam. From experience that the only way to make money is through having a job, and that's not entirely true. Being an entrepreneur, like I've said many times before, it's not about scamming people. It's really not. It's about helping people find another method to earn an income aside from a 9-to-5 job. And if you like your 9-to-5 job, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. But don't go around judging people because, they want more for themselves. Don't go around judging people because you think that the only way to get by, the only way to survive in this world is to have a job, is to go to work 8 hours a day, is to go to work, and depend on a paycheck to pay your bills. Not everybody feels that way. Not everybody wants that life for themselves. So if you want that life for yourself, that's fine, but don't go around using the word scam as a means to, put down what people do for a living outside of a 9-to-5 job, because that's not right. Like, when you really think about it too, you have to pay to go to work. You have to pay transportation. You have to pay for gas for your car or however you get to work. So essentially, what you're doing yourself, you're paying for something too, just like everybody else is. So you can't come to me and tell me that what I do is a scam, because what you do, in a sense, could be considered a scam too, because you're trading your time, your time for money. So I really don't see how you could come at anybody. Oh, hold on for a second. Sorry about that. Yeah, I could barely hear anything myself. Can you hear me, Michelle? I'm not sure if you can hear me or not, because I have a lot of static, a lot of noise in my background. So can you hear me? Oh, okay, you can hear me. All right, cool. So yeah, that's the one thing I can say for a certainty that I do hate. You don't know what you're talking about, but yeah, you're gonna call something a scam when someone tries to help you, because you have to put a little money into it or invest a little money into it. Like, all right, cool. I'm glad you can hear me. Well, hold on again for 1 second. It is hot out here, boy. I wasn't really planning on staying on here too long. Just wanted to get this off my chest really quick. So I'm just gonna keep this really short and really simple, because it's just something that's been bothering me for quite some time, and it's something that I feel like I had to address personally myself. So I'm only gonna say this once more. Don't go around calling entrepreneurs and what we do a scam. Don't go around, spreading negativity about something that we're trying to do for others. We're trying to help people earn an extra income for themselves, because apparently the 9-to-5 life isn't working for them. Like I said, it works for some people and it doesn't work for everybody. So what you need to do, right? You need to understand that not everybody wants that life. Not everybody wants to trade their time for 8 hours a day in a job, 40 hours a week, just to earn a paycheck that barely pays their bills, that barely gets them by with other things as well. So if they want an alternate way of making an income for themselves, who are you to tell them different, I hope they do too, man. I hope they really hear it, because there's just way too many people in this world that think that what people do for a living outside of a 9-to-5 job is a scam. It feels like the only way you could make an income nowadays, you know what I'm saying, is to work a job. The only way you could earn an income nowadays is to work 40 hours. And that's just not the way it is. It feels like there are so many people that depend on the job for security, that depend on the job for, you know, bills, rent, all that good stuff. I get it. I do get it. But at the end of the day, too, it's not the only way. And it's apparent that people don't understand that, or they won't accept that, because, like I said in my previous video, they're so accustomed to what they've been told as a child. A job is the only way for you to get by. What you're supposed to do is go to school, you know, go to college, get that degree, apply that degree to your field of choice, and go from there. See, what the problem with that is, a lot of people do get their degrees, right? And that's great, but they don't wind up in their field of choice. What they wind up doing is working somewhere else. What they wind up doing is working, you know what I'm saying, in a McDonald's, or in a, you know, a Target, or a store like that, something like that. So a degree is not really a guarantee of anything, which is what's interesting, because from what I've been told as a kid, you know, a degree opens doors for you. I mean, I'm sure it does, don't get me wrong, but as far as I know, I haven't really heard too many people saying, oh, I got my degree, so now I'm automatically, you know, gonna get a job in my field of choice. I mean, if it did work that way, right? If it did work that way, then, you know, we wouldn't really be having this conversation, and a lot of people would have gone to school, got their degrees, would have been lawyers, doctors, or whatever their field is. But it's kind of a sad reality that that's not always the case. So I'm gonna really cut this short, so make sure people really understand where I'm coming from with this. Times have changed, you know. Things are not the same. Things are not what they once were. So understand that you have to adapt with the times. You have to change your mindset with the times. And if you want to stay in that mindset where, you know what I'm saying, where you're working for someone else for the rest of your life, I don't have an issue with that. You know, do your thing. I hope it works out for you in the long run. But don't put down someone else, because at the end of the day, they want more for themselves. They want a different career path for themselves. They want to do something different from what you're doing. Spend your 40 hours at a job. Make your money. Do your thing. Do what you got to do, right? But understand, not everybody wants that lifestyle. Some people want freedom. Some people want to travel. Some people want to work from wherever they want to work. That's what it's all about, really. And whatever choice you make is your choice. Whatever choice they make is their choice. Nothing is a scam just because you heard it was a scam. Nothing is a scam because someone told you from their experience that it was a scam. So if you go around believing other people, what does that really say about you? You know? So don't go around calling things a scam, especially when you know nothing about it. You know, you've never had experience with it. You've never been in a situation to deal with it. It is hot out here, guys. Damn, it's hot out here. But yeah, that's all I really wanted to get off my chest. I hope you all have a good day. Dewan, Michelle, appreciate you guys jumping on really quick. Yeah, exactly. You can't let other people's limitations limit you. You're your own person, you know. You set your own rules. You follow your own standards. So at the end of the day, I appreciate that share, man. I appreciate that share. At the end of the day, guys, you really got to be yourself. You can't really depend on someone else. You got to experience things for yourself. That's really what it is. Don't ever let anyone tell you what you can and what you can't do, you know? Michelle, you have a great day too. Dewan, you have a great day too. I'm going to jump off here because I'm actually walking right now. So I will talk to you guys later on, if anything. Hope you all have a good one. And if you're watching this replay later on, or whatever the case may be, to anyone that watches this, understand that you have to live your own life. You can't live your life based for others. You can't do things based off of what other people tell you. Make your own decisions, make your own choices. All right? Michelle, I appreciate that. So yeah, guys, you have a good one. I will talk to you later on. If you have any questions for me, send me a message. I'll get back to you. All right, guys. I'm done. Have a good one, all right? Talk to you later.